Hello. This isn't the usual video you'd see from me, but I just wanted to jump clear. Just had to address it because I don't know. At one point, I just have to address this very bad situation I got myself in. Keep in mind, do not harass anybody mentioned. Do not harass anybody mentioned. This all happened months ago, so and there's gonna be a different look at me when the second this ends, but. This was months ago, and I did change after this all happened. To start everything off, it was January at this point. January 20 something. I think it might have been the 28th. I was in Gorilla Tech, someone hopped in the lobby, and they basically said, join Cats 11, I think. I don't know. But with that, I joined. My name was I Like Men. Now, I can see where that problem gets in. No, I'm not gay anymore. I don't like men. I did change after a bit, but with that, in the code, basically kissed him. Well, it was virtual, so you can call me an e-dater now, but I now do like somebody else, and I know them. They're in my class. But, you see, the thing is, with that, me and him dated for a bit, which that later would then result into me meeting some other guys, Their names at the time, which I called them this, Rosie. Rosie's, at this time I thought it was her husband, because I didn't know who they were. Nifty, and then Angel Dust. I was Valentino at the time. He was a character I liked, but I started to realize why I shouldn't like him. But times have changed. And in result of meeting them, I cheated on Mike. So that brought anger towards me when people found out. That resulted in Mike leaving me, Alexis leaving me, someone at the time named Kua leaving me, and Angel Dust was named Alexis, I found out earlier, and Rosie leaving me. So basically, I was alone. I think Nifty also left. So I was all alone on that server, basically, after being alone. Alexis were quite the trouble. I realized how much it was a mistake. She was 14 at the time, I was 10. Realized it was a huge mistake. So I started not talking to her. But I did have my own reason. She would always be on Do Not Disturb, so every time I'd try to text her, she would take a long time to respond. Basically a couple of hours to respond sometimes. But, so I thought, why am I even texting her at this point? She's just not going to answer. But before all this happened, I said a particular thing that could have gotten me canceled. I said, at least I did not get raped. You can see where this one goes wrong. I am so sorry to the SA people, everyone who's been a victim of SA, a victim of rape, all that. I am generally sorry, sincerely sorry that I said that. I realized I should have thought of the consequences before typing that out. And at that point, I was like, okay, I fucked up. I was like, okay, I fucked up. Yeah, this is how it is. Well, obviously, of course, it's a bad thing to say that when most of the people in that server were sexually assaulted. And, I'm sorry for being lazy, and this is just a black screen. I'm trying to fix that. Once I do get better videos and editing, I will, if I ever have to do this again, I'm going to record myself saying this so you don't think I'm just lying my ass off. And there's no script. This is coming from sincerely me. So after that, I stopped texting her. Obviously, it didn't really come to bother now. But there was this one part of Mike that I didn't really like, which resulted in cheating. So he had this story that he wanted me to read on Wattpad of all apps. So I already it's probably not the best story, but there was a lot of NSFW for a minor to be writing this, and one of them had basically had been telling it of Lucifer being strapped up with sex toys on him, like 3 basically, and it kind of triggered me. I was like, damn, maybe I shouldn't read this. Um, that was the time I had my iPhone still, but then I realized it's kind of a bad idea to be reading this, especially if a minor had wrote this. Um, I don't think this is a good look to be reading this. But then I noticed while on the break of Mike just completely left me, banned me from his servers. He blocked me. No, actually, technically, I blocked him. But what I got was a lot of angry texts, so it wasn't really a good look. And I noticed in his server he drew a very explicit photo. It was a BFDI photo. Don't mind the background noises. I'm in my dining room. But it was a picture of Coiny fucking Pin from BFDI. And there was literal comment in it. The drawing was so explicit, I posted it on the channel about 3 months ago. I don't know if anyone saw it though. I posted it as a warning like, yo, this guy I worked with, he kind of did some bad stuff. And I wanted you to let him know, do not regard everything I did with him. He's kind of messed up. And I deleted it after a while. I was like, okay, nobody's seeing this. No one cares. So I just deleted it. I deleted a lot, actually, from my community posts. I didn't delete that much, actually, now I'm thinking about it. But, on the topic, earlier, I think a couple hours ago, in like 11 o'clock in the night, I got a message from Hippoween, someone who did collab with Vox, the TV, or Mikey, and someone I wanted to collab with. Posted on my video and said, "Remember me? I know what you've done," Vox told me. And I was like, so I answered with a question mark, but obviously I know what I did. I did a lot of fucked up things. So I looked at my life and realized I know what he's talking about. I know everything he's talking about. Vox, I know what he told him. He told him a lot, basically. I know he told him a lot. Then there was the whole thing of, after me and Alexis broke up, which I was kind of glad, she kind of was always on the whole sex part. I don't know if it was hypersexuality, I don't know if it was just her being weird, but after a bit, I looked at my life and realized there's a lot more I did. Now, fast forward to, I think, September or October, where it's me. Now I found out their names: Allie, Bellen, Yaeko, Russ, and there was this other guy who wasn't really active much, so he didn't really matter. But it was us, and we had our own friend group, and mainly it was in the vent GC. It was a lot of drama there. But Allie one time vented over me. I said, my dreams are so fucked up. I had a dream where I was in a car crash. She then says, I had a dream where I was raped, which, in that point, is basically venting over me. So next time, I thought this would be a cool, revenge idea, but it kind of turned out badly. She vents, and about, a headache and all that, and I say, well, good for you, or not good for you, I don't know what I said, but it's like, I live with a headache, okay? So that's me venting over her, in which she retaliated and getting mad at me. And then later, I retaliated by saying, Whenever I vent, I get it. Whenever I say, "Oh, I'm gonna kill myself," "Oh, I'm gonna kill myself," "I'm gonna kill myself," "Oh, fuck my life," I get a cool or okay or have fun. But then when someone else vents, they get sympathetic, which, in my vision, was kind of rude. And I once wrote an entire paragraph, basically an essay, of why you shouldn't kill yourself. I didn't get much. I didn't. Instead, you know who else got the attention? A little copy and paste that we call Allie, who copy pasted 150 reasons you shouldn't kill yourself. And my entirely written paragraph got no attention. But rather everyone focused on Allie. So I felt like, okay, so she's the main character, I'm the side character that nobody cares about and wishes they die. So I started getting a lot, like, not active. I didn't really want to text them much. But there's this one time that I remember so vividly. They had a server where they posted bad pictures. It was an NSFW server, or channel, not server, channel. And I was like, okay, whoa, we should get rid of this. I don't like it. I do not like this. So she kept it on. And I just kept saying, I don't like this, get rid of it, just get rid of it. This is not, I'm not comfortable with this. But no, she didn't do it. Then when that server got purged, which is ending the server, Bellen says, "Yo, let's blame it on Val. Val is me." So they then blamed it on me. Said, "Oh, I had all those cards. You made it get deleted. Why would you do that?" I'm trying to talk over the dog right now, but they're like, "Oh, you made the server got purged. Why would you do that? You're a sick person." And I was like, whoa, what the hell did I do? So I had to write out an apology. And one time in my events, I said, "Sick of life, hate it." Russ, another guy on the server, said, "Just go gambling," which I'm pretty sure I can't go gambling as a kid. I don't know, I tried to look it up. I don't know if I can go gambling myself as a kid. But, got mad at that, so I retaliated. And after the server got purged, I was like, "Why would you say that, Bellen? Why? And I got mad at Bellen. And I got kicked. I think either I got kicked or I left the VC. Not the GC. So, after that, a lot of stuff happened. First off, I'm not friends with Ali, Bella, and Yaeko, all of them no more. I indeed dumped them. Basically, I dropped them all. So, I have other friends now, which now I'm focusing on my object show, The Ring of Fire. That has nothing to do with anything currently. It's just trying to pick up on the last pieces of drama. But, I don't know. I think it was either October, November, where not November, but mainly in October, I flirted with Bella saying, "Give me a chance. I hate being single." This, of course, spiked it. Bella is 13, and I was 11 at the time. So, this spiked the drama. And I saw that Allie, one of my greatest friends at that time, basically got mad at me, being all flirty with her. And I was like, it's a little unfair that you get mad at me for flirting when you would do the same thing. When she sent an entire paragraph, I do have proof, I have it copied, and you can use it to spike drama at her, but I know it was texted by her at that time. I did not make all of that up. You can say I did, but I did not make this up. She did type an entire, basically, essay. But at that point, I was like, okay, she sent this and is getting mad at me because I flirt and she's taken. I'm like, okay, yeah, she did get mad, but I have that in store. And I have a lot of screenshots of her in store. Keep in mind, we were best friends at this point, and she, in my event, I said, whenever I type in a server with them in it, I'd say, like, "Hey, what's up?" or "What happened?" And he said, and I vividly remember Mike, who is now known as Jamie or Puddle, saying, "Go back to your hole you came from," which I didn't even offend them in any way. So I said, how many times do you use that? And he says, the amount of times it piss you off. And I didn't get pissed off at it, obviously. I was just like, okay, what kind of insult is that? And then they join in, and as Bellen said, who invited you to this? And they'd laugh at us and bah ha 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 ha, yeah, all that, basically laughing at it. So I said, what did I do? I can't even type because y'all making fun of me. And I distinctly remember said, well, you're flirting with Bellen, he's taken, bro. And they all ganged up, basically attacking my vent. So that's when I ended up dropping them, and I haven't heard from them since. I did reunite with Kua, which I think now is either Marcus. I don't know. I don't know what they're gender fluid, but I don't know really what to call them. Marco, Rio, Kua, Falcon. They had a ton of names they changed through. I don't really I think I'm guilty and not guilty at the same time. Because I'm innocent, because at the end I changed and they got mad at me. Near the end, actually, I think. But then I'm guilty for all the things I said and I did. But I did change. I changed a lot. I'm not offensive anymore. I'm sort of offensive now, but I'm not so offensive that I made fun of people who got sexually assaulted. I did change, as I am more caring and more respectful now. So I don't expect a second chance. It's not an apology. Well, technically it is. Sorry, y'all. But I do sincerely apologize for everything I did. It was months ago though. So yeah, I mean, like, I don't know what else to say. That was basically all of it. If I forgot some, I might make a part 2 in community posts. I don't want to record anymore. I'm kind of getting tired. But I don't know. I'm bored. I'm gonna keep doing what I do. If I get hate, I'm gonna ignore it. If I get reminded of my past, I might retaliate, but I'm gonna ignore it. This is all months ago. This happened, I think, the span of January to April or May, June. And then the last piece of drama was in October. So none of this happened recently. This all happened in the past. So I'm hoping to change. Music's coming soon. Diss tracks are coming soon. But, well, goodbye, y'all.